Thank you for clicking on this video. In this video, I will give you the brief introduction of Dot programming language. But before that, I want to tell you that this is the course for beginners as well as those people or students who have already knowledge of any other programming language like C, C++, Java. So let's get started. This is the first tutorial on Dot programming language, and we will cover everything to get started writing dot code. Dot is a new programming language. Some people say this is an old programming language, but if we compare this programming language with any other programming language like C, C++, Python, this is a new programming language. It was released in 2013, and it is a very powerful programming language. This will become very powerful and very useful in near future because of these following reasons. The first reason is Dot is a programming language used to code Flutter apps. This Flutter is a framework, mobile open source mobile user interface framework provided by Google. As you know that every framework needs an programming language. For example, if we say this Flutter framework, this Flutter is used to build a cross-platform mobile application, web applications, and for that we need a programming language. Flutter have chosen this Dot programming language to write Flutter applications. Another point is Dot is an open source programming language, means it is open source and for everyone to write and use this code for different purpose. It is an object-oriented programming language like any other programming language. If we say C++ is an object-oriented programming language which supports objects, classes, and Java supports interfaces, same like this. Dot is an open object-oriented programming language, and it also supports classes, objects, interfaces, and many other object-oriented things. It is developed by Google. As you know that Google is not a little organization, or it's a big organization. Since Google is behind this programming language, it will work in near future. It will become very famous and powerful in near future because the Google big organization like Google is behind it. It is a general purpose programming language. Like general, we have two types of programming language: special purpose programming language and general purpose programming language. This general purpose programming language means that it can be used for multiple purpose like building Android applications, iOS, and websites, desktops. So this is a general purpose. If we, unlike PHP, which is a special purpose programming language that is used only for website development for backend. Its syntax is similar to C language. If you are already familiar with C language or C++ or Java, so it is very easy to understand and remember syntax. You will learn this programming language within few days if you have already knowledge of C or C++. It is statically typed. Two types of programming languages are: first is a statically typed and another is dynamically typed. Python is a dynamically typed because when we declare variables, we don't use any data type at that time. So when the code is executed, it decides what type of data it should take. But in Dot is a statically typed programming language. When you declare a variable, you also write its data type when you declare a variable. So this is a statically typed programming language. Both Flutter and Dot have a bright future in the mobile application development field, so you should learn it. It's a very simple and efficient, not too hard like C++. It is very easy to learn. So this was a basic introduction. In our next tutorial we will start programming in Dart. Thank you for watching.